and welcome to the Utah Hockey Broadcast. I'm Stevie Shaughnessy here with Kelly Queel, and today we have an exciting game for the Utah women's hockey team.
Yeah, this is an exciting homestand because this is our last homestand of the year. It feels a little bit sad, but we're also gearing up for some championships next week, so we're really going to try to turn it on today.
Exactly, and coming off of away games, they haven't been home in 2 months.
It feels like I haven't seen Stevie in so long.
Exactly.
We just said this.
But yeah, they have, last weekend they were at Denver University, and they had a decent weekend. They went 7-0 one game, which is amazing.
Yes.
And the other game they went 3-2 for a loss, which isn't bad.
Yep.
But
this late in the season, we're kind of seeing that chemistry come together, but we're also reflecting on so long ago when we had previous games, but now that we're kind of gearing up towards nationals, we're getting a little bit more hungry. So that 7-0 victory was huge. It was beautiful to have Steedmans have a shutout this late in the season, right? And to score 7 during Super Bowl weekend, you know, have a football score.
And also, coming off of 2 months of not playing.
Yes.
That was their first game in 2 months.
Yes. Don't forget, we did have somebody playing during those 2 months. We had Hallie Hansen in Italy for this incredible collegiate tournament, and she represented the United States.
She did, one of 23 women in the United States to get selected, which was awesome. We're going to talk to her about that coming up in the next few weeks, but so excited. She came back. Obviously, she was ready to go on the ice.
Yeah, geared up.
Yeah. But again, Kistner last weekend also had a great weekend. She scored 4 goals throughout the weekend.
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
And I think as they're going into this weekend, we have senior night tomorrow night. We're reflecting on not only the games that we've had this year, but also a career. These seniors started during COVID. Would you start to reflect on how much has happened since then and the careers that they've built thus far? It's a beautiful thing.
And tonight we're honoring all the girls with our Galentine's
It's
event.
a very special Valentine's Day for the Galentines.
You came dressed ready.
I thought I would.
I love the pink.
Yeah, we have some younger teams that were invited to be here tonight, so we're really excited to have some guests from some of the local organizations who will come and watch these girls, and our team's going to do an autograph signing afterwards, which is great too.
And we have a special surprise for them as well, just to honor our women's team.
Yes.
They've been doing such a great job this season. They have 11-11 record, so
yes.
Excited to see how tonight goes.
Yes.
And
Stevie and I have been interviewing each of these women on a new podcast that is coming out super soon called She Shoots, She Scores, a Utah hockey podcast. And it's been so fascinating to hear them not only talk about their careers in hockey, but also they're going to school full time. These are student athletes, student first, and they are working so hard every day to not only make their college careers better, but also their hockey careers. It's amazing.
And hearing about like them on the ice as a team,
yes.
Getting that kind of in-depth view that you don't really get to see a lot
yeah.
from these women.
Yes, and them kind of delve into their chemistry, what makes them tick, and each of their roles on and off the ice. It's just been fascinating.
It's been great. So that will be out soon, and we're going to head back down to the ice. The game is about to start. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. This is a Utah Hockey Broadcast. You're watching the Utah Hockey Broadcast. You're watching the Utah Hockey Broadcast. You're watching the Utah Hockey Broadcast.
37, Kelsey
You're watching the
Arell.
Utah Hockey Broadcast.
Forward number 4, Eva Johnson. Forward number 48, Savannah Song. Forward number 12, Rory Ortega. And in goal for Grand Canyon, number 1, Olivia Corin. Starting lineup for your University of Utah Skating Utes. At left defense, number 12, Morgan LaValle. At right defense, number 13, Addison Greenwood. Left wing, number 17, Haley Smith. At center, number 5, Sonia Charman. Right wing, number 14, Ava Kistner. And between the pipes this afternoon for your Skating Utes, number 30, Caroline Stegmans. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, if you'll kindly rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, land of the free, and the home of the brave America.
And we are off on the ice tonight. Kelly, what are you excited to see tonight from the Utes?
I think what we are going to look forward to this weekend, because as we said, we are playing Grand Canyon University twice. I think we're looking for that passion, that power that comes out of that first night. Just like last weekend when we were playing Denver University, we were able to have that shutout, that 7-point game.
Great
the
performance
first
off the
round.
bat,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So that's what we're going to be looking for tonight. And then, of course, matching it tomorrow night would be ideal.
Exactly. And again, being back home has to be exciting for them, right?
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
home and forever. It's been over 2 months since we've seen them on
Did
home
we say
ice.
December 7th?
Exactly.
It's been so long.
It's been a while, and they hadn't seen Hallie in a while as well. So
Yes.
coming back together, obviously they're going to want wins for their last 2 home games before championships.
Exactly right. They are pushing towards those championships next week in Phoenix, Arizona for the Western Women's Collegiate Hockey League. And we are excited to see them really take off. So we need some wins here this weekend.
And I'm really excited to see Kistner on the ice tonight. Last week, again, 4 goals throughout the weekend. Amazing performance. I feel like every game she's just been getting better and better, clicking more. Really excited to see how she's doing. She's starting right now on the ice. She's getting ready. But yeah, really excited to see her performance. And Stegmans, again, out of 45 shots on goal, she stopped all but 3. That's very
unbelievable
impressive.
weekend. So we're trying to match that today for sure.
And we are off on the ice. Grand Canyon has the puck. Oh, we have Kistner. Almost gets it in the first 30
I thought you were
seconds.
Nostradamus really quick there.
I feel like I predicted it then.
Yeah, she went driving right up the ice. We're going to have another couple of those puck drops over here on our offensive zone. We're really trying to push those pucks early. If we can score a couple before we have to get to the second period, obviously that's going to be better for us.
And we have Utah taking the dominant stance right now. Oh, but Grand Canyon takes the puck, trying to send it back. Looks like, you know, a bit of a slow start right now on the ice. We're only a minute in, so can't quite tell yet, but looks like Grand Canyon has the puck here. Send it behind Utah's goal. Utah takes the puck now. All the way down the ice. Murphy has it here. She's going 1-1, and she takes a shot, and it's deflected by the goaltender.
Oh, we had a good chance there, but there were 5-on-1 over here.
Yeah, not good odds, but Murphy, love how she's getting aggressive off the bat here. Shot there from Alexandra Bai, and a follow-up there from Hansen. Can't quite get it in the goal. But Utah taking an offensive stance here. Bai again with the puck. Takes another shot, just misses to the right of the goal. Hansen following up. Looks a bit calm on the ice right now. Utah taking control. Grand Canyon not quite fighting back too much here.
What we're seeing is some of that late season chemistry. They've been playing together for the entire year, and we're seeing them really communicate with each other as they shuffle around the ice.
And again, Utah just keeping possession, keeping it in their offensive zone here, back and forth. Grand Canyon fighting for the puck, but Utah not letting it happen, keeping possession here. Grand Canyon sending it all the way down the ice to try and get themselves a second to breathe.
They needed to change there.
We're going to have an icing call. Be taken all the way back to the Utah offensive zone. We'll see what they can do with it here. Kelly, doesn't seem like there's been a lot of fire yet from Grand Canyon off the bat.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of those pucks in the boards, and Utah's been coming away with those.
And we're going to have a face-off here. Utah takes possession. We have Achel with the puck. She's passing it over. Takes a shot by Fish there. Saved by the goaltender. Already we've had 4 or 5 shots on goal in the first few minutes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And again, a change for Grand Canyon. Looks like we're going to have Charman at the face-off here, fighting for possession for Utah. Shot from Kistner off the bat. Follow-up from Murphy. Charman there. Wow, Kistner and Charman really going after it right here.
We see some of how they were pushing to the ice in Colorado here.
Exactly. We have Smith sends it all the way back around to let Utah get a change. Grand Canyon back and forth. Ooh, hit there. Murphy takes the puck, sends it across the ice, looking for Kistner here. Grand Canyon Antelopes, Achel there on their back. Murphy, it takes it to go 2v1 against the goal. Tries to find someone, no one there to follow through.
Yeah, she was looking for a partnership there and just couldn't find it.
Looks like the Antelopes are coming alive a little bit here. Starting to get more aggressive on the ice, a bit more intense. Utah takes possession in their defensive zone.
We've seen them kind of dominate the last 3 minutes.
And here they are. Seems like the Antelopes woke up a little bit, trying to keep it out of their defensive zone. Got a little scared there, but we have Merriweather with the puck going after it. Stopped by the Antelopes. Antelopes going, gets around Greenwood there. Can't quite get to the slot. Stopped by Utah's defense. Battle for possession here behind the Utah goal.
There's a little bit of that fire from Grand Canyon that we were looking for.
Exactly, off the bat here. Grand Canyon now takes possession in Utah's defensive zone, going back and forth, looking for the shot. Again, great job by Greenwood there stopping that shot. Utah sends it all the way down the ice, and Antelope's goaltender takes it. We have, looks like, getting some pressure here from Harris. Going after it there. Haley going after it there. Utah going back and forth. Sending it back and forth on the ice right now, just trying to get rid of it. That'll be an icing call on the Utes, and puck is gonna be taken all the way back to the defensive zone. While looks like Grand Canyon's going for a change. Still, score is 0-0, 5 minutes into this first period.
What we're seeing is a little bit of Grand Canyon University fighting for their spot. They're ranked just under the University of Utah in the WWCHL.
Or they're third, correct? And Utah's fourth, just above. Either or. Well, they're fighting for rank right now.
Exactly right.
Whatever's going on. But, shot there from Grand Canyon. I think that's their first shot they've had. Steegman's deflected it. Utah takes possession. We got Harris going down the ice. Quick little spin move. right there.
Got a lost stick on the ice.
Got Haley just left her stick, going for a change here. Antelopes taking possession in their defensive zone, back and forth. They send it across. They're going on a rush towards the goal. But Bai clears it into the neutral zone. Antelopes come out again and take it. Send it behind Utah's goal here as they go for a change. Not a ton of clear possession right now.
Right, yeah, we just have a little bit of back and forth action, but not a lot of neutral zone.
Yeah, they're both sending it across. We got a shot there by the Antelopes. Went just over the goal there. Utah, Alexander's Bai has it. But Antelopes take possession in the neutral zone. Send it again behind the goal. Looks like Achel has the puck here. Passes it over. Again, trying to get it out of Utah's defensive zone. Sends it down. Can't quite find anyone. Antelopes take possession here, back and forth. Antelopes again take a light shot there, just right of the goal. We have Smith going after it with the puck. Looks like Achel takes possession here.
We spoke with the Achel twins about how they use that twin chemistry to kind of get that puck up the ice. You've seen a couple of times already them look for each other, and it really does make a difference to have them there.
It does, especially when they sit there on, that they just know where each other's going to be.
Exactly right.
Which that type of trust on the ice is really important, especially in a game like this where they're fighting for higher rank. They're fighting to stay in the championships for the WWCHL here. We have the puck behind the Antelopes goal here, back and forth. They take it. Oh, they take the puck. They're going forward, passing, can't quite keep possession of it. Now Fish is racing towards the puck, trying to get it before the Antelopes. Bit of a battle there. Antelopes take possession in close to the slot area, looking for a shot. Take a shot, blocked by Smith there. Smith, great job getting in front of that puck.
We've had quite a bit of time here without a stoppage, so we're seeing a lot of those mid-ice changes, which makes it a little bit chaotic.
Exactly, and one man down. Whew. Wow. That's a goal for the Antelopes there against Siegmans. Early
she draw
goal
a little
here.
heart for Galentine's? I think so.
Looks like she did. But 7 minutes into this first period, and Grand Canyon takes the lead here, 1-0, which last time Utah played Grand Canyon was in October last year, and they came away with both wins. So it's going to be interesting to see how they recover from a goal this early on in the game.
Right, as we discussed, it's just so long ago that this can be a completely different team from what we've played previously.
Yeah, 2 months without playing together. That's a long time without competition.
It sure is.
Antelopes take the puck here. But Utah looking to try and keep possession here. Bit of confusion a bit on the ice. Utah sends it behind the Antelopes goal. They're fighting for possession. Hansen going in, bringing some intensity to the ice here. But Antelopes take the puck back, and they're heading towards Utah's goal, but looks like Greenwood isn't letting that happen. That's going to be a call here. Looks like we're going to have a stoppage. Getting a change for both teams on the ice before our next face-off. And at the face-off, looks like we got Murphy. We interviewed Murphy as well for the podcast, and she was awesome to talk to about how, you know, she grew up playing hockey.
But just that intensity that she's consistently bringing, she said it's just her passion, her passion for hockey, and she doesn't even really recognize that she's being intense. She said she's just out there trying to win.
And she's one of the ones always bringing a good physicality on the ice. Great to see, especially when Utah's down and sometimes other teams kind of give them a bit of pressure. We have a battle here in the neutral zone. Murphy just sends it all the way down behind the Antelopes goal, giving Utah a chance for a change. Antelopes take the puck here. They're looking to go down the ice all the way to Utah's goal. Can't be stopped right here. They go behind Utah's goal. They're pushed against the boards right now, battling. Utah takes the puck, sends it over, looks like to Charman here. Charman sends it all the way across the ice. Antelopes take possession here, back and forth. Ooh, big hit there. Antelope goes down as Utah fights for the puck here. Going after it. Antelopes take possession in the Utah defensive zone.
Looks to be a call here.
We're going to have a stoppage. as we change here for both teams. 11 minutes left in this first period. Grand Canyon up by 1 right now. Score is 1-0 for Grand Canyon. And we have a Utah player in the penalty box.
Yeah, they're going to be on a penalty kill. Grand Canyon University with their first power play of the game. This changes dynamics so much.
And that's number 7, Fish, in the goal, or in the penalty box, excuse me. So Utah down right now. Man down, but looking like they're trying to clear the puck. They send it up towards the Antelopes goal. Antelopes take possession.
Kind of setting up for that power play to come forward with all 5 players, and Utah knows that they're going to be outnumbered, so they really got to play back.
And Utah, despite having a goal against them, they've been doing a great job of keeping the puck against the boards, not letting them get to the slot.
Yeah, as I said, they're keeping it out of the neutral zone pretty frequently. We've had it on either side in front of the goal, both times, both ways.
And Grand Canyon here taking their time passing it around Utah's defensive zone. Take a shot there, just miss. Tries to follow up, but it's cleared there by Greenwood. All the way down towards the Antelopes goal, giving Utah a chance for a change. Antelopes go for a change as well.
They kind of capitalized on that chaos for that last goal.
Hansen takes the puck here, 2v1. Looking for someone. Hansen all by herself. She finally finds Bai here.
She was going on all 5, Grand Canyon.
Hey, Italy gave her some skills.
Yeah, prepped her. Be outnumbered a little.
Antelopes again going towards Utah's goal, but stopped by Kistner. Kistner and Hansen going 2v2 against the Antelopes goal right here. Kistner backhand to Hansen. Hansen can't quite take a shot there, stopped by the Antelopes. And they go for a change as the Antelopes send it towards Utah's goal. Bai sends it right back down towards Grand Canyon's goal.
Just as many times as you can on that penalty kill. They're trying to get rid of it, so they're just sending it whenever they can.
And this power play for Grand Canyon is only lasting another 15 seconds before Fish is out of the box. We have Smith battling right here. Utah keeping it in Antelope slot right here, getting pushed a bit to the boards by the Antelopes, but doing a good job of staying offensive here despite being down a man. Antelopes take the puck back, go towards Utah goal, 2v2, but it's stopped right there by LaValle. And Utah now is back to full strength on the ice. No more power play for the Antelopes. LaValle, 1v1 here, man on behind her. She takes the puck behind Utah's goal. She sends it all the way down to Charman. Charman can't quite take possession of it, and Antelopes take the puck again. Greenwood sends it out to the boards. And again, a battle here against the boards for possession here. We have Greenwood with the puck, gets it around the Antelopes, but can't keep possession for long as they send it right back. LaValle here with the puck. Sends it across the ice. Utah here having trouble getting past their neutral zone.
We had somebody come right onto the ice and touch the puck.
That's going to be a stoppage here. That's going to be a penalty for the Antelopes. Utah here, 9 minutes left in this first period, now has the advantage by up a man on the power play.
What we were seeing here was Hallie Hansen pushing towards the goal on a lot of those plays when they were man down. So as they kind of reach this status of being the ones who aren't outnumbered, they're going to be pushing towards the goal even further.
If they keep playing how they've been playing the last few minutes, the Antelopes are in trouble, especially with Hansen here on the ice at the faceoff. And Utah gets possession, LaValle and Charman as well. Charman takes a shot just high of the goal. Kistner takes the puck and sends it to LaValle. Again, a lot of great players on the ice right now. A lot of key scorers. Takes a shot there. Charman tried to finish, just missed the puck there. She sends it back.
It was quite the opportunity there, just barely missed outside.
LaValle takes the puck with an Antelope on her. She sends it all the way across to Kistner. Kistner takes the puck, getting challenged there by the Antelopes. We have Murphy going after the puck here. Charman takes possession. She gets it to Hansen. Hansen looking for someone to pass it to. Try to find Murphy. Antelopes interrupt that pass. LaValle with the puck takes a shot, and it's stopped by the goaltender.
You know, we're seeing two ranked players in both Hallie and Morgan who are ranked within our league as being number 5 and 6. It's impressive to see them play together.
Exactly. With Hansen, I mean, she has 24 points in the season. That's the 5th in all of ACHA. That's pretty impressive for this team. And throughout the season, we've had Charman up there as well and Morgan. I mean, this team has had a great scoring season, and we have a shot there, but doesn't quite get into the goal, deflected. Utah has a minute left in this power play. Fighting for a goal here. Bai takes possession of the puck. She sends it across to Stevenson. Stevenson takes it.
Utah has a full minute left. They're trying to get something set up here.
We're going to have a stoppage here and a bit of a excited fan in the crowd.
I believe that was Coach Rodney screaming talk.
Ah.
Because they needed to communicate with each other. You know, it's a high-level hockey game, and if you're getting caught up on the blue line, you're going to suffer.
Stevenson sends it back down to Bai. Bai up to Haley. Haley getting around the Antelopes, taking a shot. Antelopes take possession, but Utah takes it right back. Antelopes again back and forth here with 30 seconds left in this power play for Utah. Antelopes 5v1 here. Wow, gets around every single defender, and that's a goal for the Antelopes. Down a man. That was a very impressive goal there.
They had 4 Utah players and still managed to sneak it right past the goalie over here. I mean, it looked like it was out to me. Her angle was so far wide, but she managed to sneak it right in.
And she got all the way around, just snuck it past Siegmans there. And that makes the score 2-0 for the Antelopes here with 7 minutes left in this first period.
We still have that 30 seconds of power play that Utah needs to capitalize on.
Back and forth here. Charman looking to score. Antelopes just sending it all the way down. I'll say Antelopes seem like they're a different team than they were in October when they took 2 losses to Utah.
Absolutely. We had Utah had a couple little mistakes on the blue line, and those can be so costly. They let one person sneak beyond, and that's what happened.
Charman here takes the puck. Looking for someone to take a shot. Hansen takes the puck here. Back and forth. She takes a shot. Goes off of Charman's skate. Charman takes a shot. And that is a goal for Utah by Charman. Wow. Charman here coming right back after a goal on them. Doesn't seem like she wants to lose today.
Absolutely not. You know, when these girls get fiery, they get fiery, and especially having that goal scored on them during a power play, that one hurts. So they needed to come back in a big way, and Charman did it.
And Charman, throughout this first period, she's been right there ready to score. She's just had a few little misses there, but finally it seems like she connected, got that goal for Utah. Score is now 2-1 with the Antelopes leading. 6 minutes left in this first period, and Utah looking to get it out of their defensive zone right here.
Just reflecting on these shots on goal, we have Grand Canyon with 3 shots on goal and Utah with 7, but that score doesn't reflect that, right? They both need to be pushing a little bit more for those shots.
And both of Grand Canyon's goal have been a one on like 3 or 4 people against Utah. It's been one person going towards the goal, sneaking past and somehow getting it into the goal. It hasn't been these executed plays as a team, which I think is the difference here. Antelopes take the puck here, going after the goal, but it is stopped. Sent back behind Utah's goal. Achel has the puck. She's looking to get out of there. Lagerquist trying to find the puck. Antelopes take a shot just to the right of the goal. Again, trying to set up for a shot here. It's cleared there by Fish. Antelopes send it right back, take another shot. It's deflected, and that is a goal for the Antelopes, 3rd one in this first period.
Looked like Steedman's lost her stick there, just got a little bit frazzled, and that puck bounced off an Antelope and just got whacked 2 times.
Kelly, what are you seeing from Utah's defense here? That's 3 goals in the first 15 minutes of this period.
You know, every time they push towards that offensive zone, you know, it's a good thing because we've seen so many of them misconnect down in front of the goal. But what's happening is that when they're not coming back to back check, they've had a couple players from the Antelopes be able to score one on them because they really are showing that they can outpower us even when they're outnumbered. So Utah just needs to focus a little bit on doing the same on their offensive zone.
And it seems like the Antelopes, I'm sure their defense is just a little bit better. Shot there by Utah. Wow, back and forth.
Almost looked exactly like the ones we just saw on the other end.
That's another goal for Utah. That's 5 goals scored consecutively by both teams.
Unbelievable. What a first period we're having here. Not to mention 2 power plays.
And Utah here fighting. Obviously, they want this win. They're fighting to stay in it.
Yeah, they do.
Score is now 3-2 with the Antelopes leading. 5 minutes left in this first period, and Utah takes possession here. Antelopes take it right back, but we see them fighting offensively right now. Antelopes trying to get an offensive push going here, but Utah's defense seems to be stepping up. That's going to be an offsides call right there on the Antelopes.
We just had pointed out previously that LaValle is ranked really high, and that's exactly what we just saw. She took advantage of that rebound and was able to hit the back of the net, and that is the goal of the game.
And LaValle is a defensive player, so when I don't think other teams expect it when she gets up there offensively, but I mean, great job by her for helping keep Utah in this game so far. Antelopes, again, coming back, trying to get in Utah's defensive zone. There's going to be a call there.
We have a tripping call over here. And we're going to have another Utah penalty kill and another GCU power play. We just had quite the exciting first period. You know, maybe Valentine's, but no love out here.
And we see Murphy going into that penalty box for the Utes. Down by 1, 2-minute penalty with 5 minutes left in this first period. Here we are at the faceoff. We have Hansen getting ready. Again, these penalties we've been seeing for both teams, it's kind of what's changing the course of the game right here.
Absolutely. When you have anybody outnumbered, it just makes it that much more difficult. And Utah already got scored on their penalty kill, so they really need to make sure that they have that back check that's strong and keep them out of their zone.
And these are even teams ranked right next to each other with Grand Canyon at 3rd and Utah at 4th. I mean, obviously we've seen them on the ice not be able to score unless the other team has been down.
Right.
And Kistner here trying to get it past Antelope's defense through the neutral zone. That's going to be another call here, another stoppage. Antelope's going for a change, and Utah is as well before we get another face-off. 4 minutes left in this first period. Antelopes lead by 1. Score is 3-2 right here. We got Hansen again at the face-off. Captain here leading her team. Antelopes take the puck in the neutral zone, going at the Utah's goal right here, but getting some pressure from Kistner. And HL looks to send it out of the defensive zone, but the Antelopes take possession. They're looking to score again, taking their time passing around Utah. We're going to have a shot here just high of the goal there. Antelopes take the puck again here, but getting some pressure there from Kistner again. Big hit against the boards there.
Looks like we might have another call for that as well.
For this penalty, we have a minute left.
What we were seeing Utah do pretty well just now is double team anyone with the puck. You know, that can be a gamble when you have somebody in the penalty box, but it seems to be working for them.
They haven't had a goal scored yet during this power play for the Antelopes, and we are even again on the ice, 4-4. We have a penalty here for the Antelopes, and we have Molly Murphy still in the box, which honestly, Utah, when Murphy gets out in a minute, they're going to have a minute of a one-man advantage power play here.
Exactly right.
And Antelopes take the puck at the face-off here, going at Utah's goal, looking to get past LaValle, and they do here. 3v1 here against the Utah right here. Antelopes take the puck, take a shot, can't quite connect, try to get in the goal, and just can't find the goal there, but that was a dangerous
It sure
shot
was.
right there.
To have 3 of them right there in front of the goal is never good for our goalie.
And we have Utah going after the puck right here, looking to find just like Smith there. Greenwood takes a shot, deflected. Charman trying to get the shot. Looks like she tripped over an Antelope's stick there. And Antelopes now going at Utah's goal. Utah stops that push. Greenwood takes the puck. And while Antelopes are going for a change, she charges at the goal. Takes a shot deflected by Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon then takes the puck here. And we have Hansen putting some pressure on them against the boards. They send it all the way down. No icing call there. Steegmans gets it to LaValle. And LaValle looking to find Someone to pass to, looking to get it out of the defensive zone. Kistner takes the puck here. And her and Hansen are on the push offensively. 2v4 right here. Kistner falls.
Here we go with Utah being 5 versus 4.
3 minutes left in this first period. Antelopes lead by 1, but Utah now at a 2-man advantage here on the ice. 5-3. Here we are.
You cannot say this is not an exciting period of hockey. This is unbelievable.
What a way to open up Galentine's. 5v3 on the ice here. Utah with 2-man advantage, giving them a great opportunity to score here and tie it up 3-3. Takes a shot there by, looks like Hansen took that shot. Didn't quite go in, got deflected. LaValle with the puck here. She takes a shot from nearly the blue line. Looking to finish there. Utah can't quite find it. Hansen passes to Charman. Charman and back to her. Hansen takes a shot, deflected. Kistner looking to follow up, and it goes in, and that is a goal for Utah.
You know, Grand Canyon was doing their best there, but to just have that 2-man advantage is just unbelievable. They were trying to balance all 5 of those Utah players, and it just ends up being impossible.
And especially when you have Kistner, Charman, and Hansen.
Yeah, those are some weapons.
Charman got a goal already. Kistner with another goal.
Yep.
Here we are. Just them offensively, that's hard to stop when you've got all 3 of them in the slot there.
Yep, they were doing a really good job of passing those all around and being in the slot and ready for those rebounds, and that's exactly what happened.
And they're having grit in this first period. I mean, they were down by 2 at one point, and now we're all tied up at 3-3 with 3 minutes left in this first period. That's a lot of threes right there.
Such an exciting one.
I am entertained. What a way to come back after 2 months of no home hockey.
Yeah, that's a big show.
And Utah right back on the offensive push. They are not taking a break here. Takes another shot, and that is saved by the goaltender there. But, I mean, Utah seems to have found their offensive legs.
It just seems like there has not been any neutral zone possession, and we're seeing these teams just battle back and forth to their zones. Really makes for an exciting game and a lot of goal scoring.
And we have Smith battling for a puck right here. Utah, Haley has it. She tests it to LaValle. LaValle looking to find someone in the slot, can't quite connect. You've got Smith that takes the puck. She's going after it by herself. 4v1, takes a shot deflected by the Antelopes. Got Utah going after it here.
Leaving it all out.
Putting their bodies on the line. They're going, tripping. They don't care. They want to win this game. Bai sends it over to Haley. Haley takes a shot. Can't quite find the goal there. Just high. Again, shot there by Stevenson. Couldn't find anyone in the slot to finish it off.
Seems like Utah's strategy here is to throw it at the goal by any means necessary, and that's exactly what they're accomplishing today.
They're going to keep chipping away at the Grand Canyon Antelopes here until they score, that's for sure. Minute left in this first period. Utah still up a man. They've got 15 seconds left in their power play. And they are in their defensive zone right now, looking to find offensively. Can't connect there. Antelopes just trying to keep it out of their defensive zone. Back and forth, fighting for the puck. And we are back at full strength on the ice here, 5-on-5 once again.
Less than a minute to go here.
Going after it. Kistner with the puck by herself, looking to find Hansen. Hansen takes the shot, just barely missed. Wow, that is a power duo right there.
I feel like they've tried that a couple times already in this game and haven't found each other, and that's what we saw was so dangerous when they do find each other.
And Kistner again fighting for this puck here. We have everyone just going at it. Achel with the puck here, looking to take a shot from nearly the blue line, and it is saved by the goaltender. 30 seconds left in this first period. We are still tied 3-3 here.
Unbelievable to see this many goals, to see 6 goals and this many penalties in the first period is just unreal. It just shows you how passionate both of these teams are to bring this home.
And Utah just going at it. Last time they played Grand Canyon away, similar type of vibe. It was a 6-2 game and a 4-1. Lots of goals.
Lots of goals.
Lots of goals happening, and we're seeing the same thing here today. Antelopes coming into Utah's defensive zone. Utah not letting them get toward the slot. We have, looks like Slagerquist here takes the puck, going after it, takes a shot from the blue line, saved by the goaltender. A lot of faraway shots here, Kelly.
Yeah, we have seen Grand Canyon's goalie catch them 2 in a row now, but previously they had so many rebounds here in the zone. and Utah was really trying to capitalize on each of those rebounds.
And here we are, another shot from Greenwood. And puck gets past LaValle there in their defensive zone. But she's just holding on to it as the period comes to a close here. 3-3 right now. Grand Canyon and Utah tied up after the first period. We'll see what happens going into the second period here.
I don't know if we can get much more exciting than that.
If it does, then, I mean, my heart's going to give out for Valentine's Day.
We have had quite the exciting Galentine's game.
And we'll be right back here on Utah Hockey Broadcast. Don't go anywhere.
Years ago, I was checked from behind in a hockey game, and I was paralyzed from the chest down. It's difficult, and everything I do requires help. I formed a foundation because I believed paralysis recovery was possible. Now we're experiencing incredible trial results with spinal stimulation treatments, and we're so close to making it available to everyone living with paralysis. Let's make history. Let's beat paralysis.
I feel like I grew up watching my brothers, my sister play lacrosse, and this was just, completely different. Your friends are actually there to watch you play, and they get a piece of, your world.
Our first year that we brought this team back, this Division II team back, I can tell you that year our team was not the easiest to goaltend for. It was our first year as a team, but he had such a good attitude about it.
I believe it was after a practice, and it wasn't like, I took a shot in the head or anything. I drove home, and I was feeling exhausted. I kind of had to lay down for a few minutes, and then I had one of my friends take me to the hospital.
Got a call about Patrick that he had a stroke on the ice, and ended up getting the news on our way back from training camp that he had brain cancer. And you just feel your heart drop because that's your brother and your teammate, and just a young player that was so much ahead of him, and now having to, here he has to go through all that stuff to battle through it was pretty tough.
I mean, for me personally, it's like something's trying to take over my body, and what I decide to do in reaction to that, or with what I can do at least, is up to me, right?
He really does light up a room when he walks into it. A spirit he brought to the team really helped this team in its early days, and then obviously his spirit and demeanor and meaning to the team has continued on through his battle and through the years that he hasn't been able to play for us.
definitely want to emphasize the importance of teammates, and those people were there to support you, on the ice, still there to support you after.
The Utes support continues to this day with their annual Patrick O'Donnell fundraiser game, which took place earlier in November. It also included a few special guests from the Utah Hockey Club.
The community we have in hockey is it's a tight-knit, kind community who's very open-armed and welcoming to everybody. Patty really is one of the strongest people I've ever met. To see the smile on his face and the smile he was putting on everyone's face, went in to talk to the team before the game, and meeting someone who's so positive and can go through something like that with such a smile and such a vibe about him, it was motivational. And I think he's a really, really strong guy who's, taken his situation and, made the most of it. And I think that's something that I could look up to.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home.
Welcome to Game Day Fun.
Anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear.
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
Welcome to world-class research.
Welcome to the arts.
Welcome to real-world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and down and walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and down and walk and see.
"13 years ago, I was checked from behind in a hockey game, and I was paralyzed from the chest down. It's difficult, and everything I do requires help. I formed a foundation because I believed paralysis recovery was possible. Now we're experiencing incredible trial results with spinal stimulation treatments, and we're so close to making it available to everyone living with paralysis. Let's make history. Let's beat paralysis."
I feel like I grew up watching my brothers, my sister play lacrosse, and this was just, completely different. Your friends are actually there to watch you play, and you get a piece of, your world.
Our first year that we brought this team back, this Division II team back, I can tell you that year our team was not the easiest to goaltend for. It was our first year as a team, but he had such a good attitude about it.
I believe it was after a practice, and it wasn't like, I took a shot in the head or anything. I drove home, and I was feeling exhausted. I kind of had to lay down for a few minutes, and then I had one of my friends take me to the hospital.
Got a call about Patrick that he had a stroke on the ice, and ended up getting the news on our way back from training camp that he had brain cancer. And you just feel your heart drop because that's your brother and your teammate, and just a young player that was so much ahead of him, and now having to, here he has to go through all that stuff to battle through it was pretty tough.
I mean, for me personally, it's like something's trying to take over my body, and what I decide to do in reaction to that, or with what I can do at least, is up to me, right?
He really does light up a room when he walks into it. A spirit he brought to the team really helped this team in its early days, and then obviously his spirit and demeanor and meaning to the team has continued on through his battle and through the years that he hasn't been able to play for us.
Definitely want to emphasize the importance of teammates, and those people were there to support you, on the ice, still there to support you after.
The Utes support continues to this day with their annual Patrick O'Donnell fundraiser game, which took place earlier in November. It also included a few special guests from the Utah Hockey Club.
The community we have in hockey is it's a tight-knit, kind community who's very open-armed and welcoming to everybody. Patty really is one of the strongest people I've ever met. To see the smile on his face and the smile he was putting on everyone's face, went in to talk to the team before the game, and meeting someone who's so positive and can go through something like that with such a smile and such a vibe about him, it was motivational. I think he's a really, really strong guy who's, taken his situation and, made the most of it. And I think that's something that I could look up to.
And you are back with the Utah Hockey Broadcast. I'm Stevie Shaughnessy here with Kelly Queel, and we just watched a really exciting first period.
I was just about to say that must have been the whole game, right?
Yeah, Grand Canyon versus Utah. We're tied at 3-3 after this first period. Kelly, what did you see? Because I was
just happened?
In shock the whole time, jaw on the floor.
I mean, we knew that these teams were going to come out with some fire because they have to proceed through the next few weeks, and they have to win in order to advance. And so we knew that we were going to see them battle, but to see them battle at this intensity is pretty amazing.
And they obviously want to go to championships.
Yes.
We saw scoring from Charman, LaValle, and Kistner, 3 repeat offenders for scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. They were just taking every opportunity they possibly could, and they were hitting the back of the net. Like we said, there were so many that bounced off that goalie, and they were really kind of taking advantage of that, shuffling around the goal and then being able to get them in.
And it took them a while to get that flow. The first few minutes of the period, it seems like they couldn't really find the back of that goal, couldn't connect. We heard Rodney scream talk across the ice. Yes. I thought it was an excited fan.
Yeah.
Turns out it was Coach Rodney.
Back to back, 2 blue line offenses. And that exactly comes down to communication. Rodney, in his amazing pink turtleneck tonight, was communicating to the team to communicate, and that's exactly what they needed to do. And then we saw what happened. We were able to score again twice after being able to communicate a little bit better, and that's hopefully what we see for the rest of the game.
Especially with our powerhouse duo, Hansen and Kistner, really putting the pressure on the Antelopes defense. It was incredible to watch them just get by. They seemed like they were twins, like they had the Angels telepathy with them on the ice. That was really impressive to see.
We saw a couple of times in the first period, Kistner or Hansen had the puck, was trying to connect with the other, couldn't quite make it there. They got kind of caught up with the Grand Canyon players, and then we saw that one connect, and it's just a beautiful thing.
And Kistner offensively has been doing great the last few weeks. Last weekend against Denver, she scored 4 goals throughout the weekend. Very impressive.
Beautiful weekend.
Have a goal for her already this weekend. I mean, I'm really excited going into the second period to see what she's going to do on the ice to help out her team take the lead. They're fighting for a lead right here.
Yeah, what's interesting is how many power plays and how many penalty kills we've had already in this game, and it's only going to be the second period. What Utah needs to do is really tighten it up and play their game. If they can stay out of the box, they can have that advantage as Grand Canyon makes mistakes and really take that to their advantage.
I was just going to say, I think whoever has the least amount of penalties is going to
sometimes
probably
that's the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take it like an advantage over the second period, because the only time we saw scoring was when someone was in the penalty box.
We saw Grand Canyon do a man down play and make it into the goal. And so hopefully moving forward, Utah can capitalize on that. We're seeing a neutral second period to start at 3-3.
I know. I'm excited to see what goes on. It seems like Utah, they were not going down easy. They really kicked it up going into that second half of the first period. It seemed like they were a little bit lulling in the first part.
Yeah,
Couldn't really find each other.
We both kind of said that both teams were kind of testing out the waters a little bit as they started to play. And it seemed like right when they had that fire ignited that they were really going after it.
And, I mean, last 2 home games this weekend of the entire season, then they go to championships and nationals. That has to feel, 1, like a lot of pressure, but 2, kind of, motivating.
Yeah,
in a
and
sense.
these rankings are everything. And as Utah's looking at those rankings and Grand Canyon being right there, they really want to win these games so that they have better rankings going into next week.
And they are neck and neck, too, in rankings, 3rd and 4th.
Yes.
And on the ice, you can see that, how just they're barely having an advantage of each other.
Right, literally perfectly matched right now. And as we proceed, I mean, we're still seeing some of the things that we saw all first period. They were staying out of that neutral zone. They were having possession on both sides, so I can only anticipate that it'll be a good second and third period too.
I mean, if we're seeing this amount of intensity already, second period, my first period, I was jaw on the floor the whole time. Second period, I don't even know what's going to happen.
I know that got recorded that I was gasping. I was impressed too.
You can hear it. I need a reel of that. Of every gasp.
Yeah. Just nose breathing every time. But it really is impressive.
Super excited to see Hansen too. She's really been taking charge, and we're about to be back on the ice here, so we'll be right back with Utah Hockey Broadcast. With the second period of this game between Grand Canyon and Utah, off to a fast start here. Utah already in their offensive zone. Grand Canyon trying to get rid of it. LaValle sends it right back down there. Grand Canyon again back and forth right here already.
Yeah, we've seen these lines be almost lethal in this game thus far, and they're looking to score some more here too.
And we have 2 people down, LaValle and a Grand Canyon player. Seems like we're going to have a stoppage here for a moment as we get a change from both teams. 30 seconds into this third period, we're starting off 3-3 of the second period, tied up here. And again,
I just want to point out that these shots on goal are getting a little bit out of control. Utah with 17 and GCU with 9. You can only anticipate that that means they have some more goal scoring ahead.
And Utah with another shot there deflected by the goalie. Another shot again. Utah, again, they're just hammering at that goal, trying to find the back of the net here.
You said Kistner wants it, and that was 2 really good shots from Kistner in the back end there.
She has been doing a great job of stepping up more and more each game. It's really impressive to see someone really just continuously grow as a player like that.
Right. When we spoke to Molly Murphy, Molly was pointing out just how big of a loss it will be next season to have Hallie Hansen graduate and be gone out of this program. And we are looking for those powerful players to really step up and lead this team, and that's exactly what they're doing.
And again, Utah here in their offensive zone looking to find that goal. They are, again, hammering this Antelope defense here. Charman looking for the shot, dives for a big hit there while she's on the ground. Wow. But Utah keeps it in their offensive zone. Antelope's trying to clear it. Utah is showing some resilience here while they're just, Antelopes keep trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Antelopes finally clear it to the neutral zone, and they're getting some pressure from behind. We have a 1v2 here from the Grand Canyon team. They send it all the way around. Murphy takes the puck here, goes back around Utah's goal, and tries to send it down, but can't quite get it past the Antelopes offense. Antelopes take the puck here. Utah again just trying to clear it, trying to open up some space here. Back and forth again. No one can keep possession for long. Big hit there against the boards on Stevenson. Antelopes showing some physicality here, but it doesn't matter because Utah takes a puck. Charman going after it, Murphy going after it. Gets to the puck first.
We've seen a lot of those big breakout moments with both of these teams. We're seeing another one now as they kind of power through, even being outnumbered.
And again, Antelopes there 1v4, but this time Utah stops it. Seems like they're learning the Antelopes offensive play here, putting an end to that. And Antelopes take the puck in their defensive zone. Utah goes for a change here, back and forth. Antelopes take it, they push it out to Utah's goal. Antelopes find it, trying to find someone. Someone's in the slot, ready to score here. Back and forth, can't quite take the shot there. Utah gets it to the boards, but Antelopes keep possession. Going back and forth, they send it behind Utah's goal here. And again, just a battle in the Utah defensive zone. No one can quite find it. We have a trip there from Fish going after the puck. Everyone's battling for this puck here. Charman takes it, looking for Kistner. Kistner takes the puck here. Can't quite find anyone, but then we have, looks like that was, Jaron there who took the puck. Utah getting it in their offensive zone. Finally able to clear it. Wow, it's battle here tonight. Seems like they're both going at it right now.
Yeah.
Back and forth, we're seeing just Smith hammering that puck at the Antelopes player, trying to get past her.
Truly not a lot of stoppage, and then just back and forth with possession. Both of them trying to take control here.
And so far, no penalties 5 minutes into this second period. Greenwood with the puck, getting some pressure from the Antelopes on behind. Utah trying to clear it. Antelopes take the shot, goes to the right of the goal. Kistner takes the puck, but then gets pressure from the Antelopes, and they take possession. Back and forth. Antelopes with control in the neutral zone. They send it down the boards and behind Utah's goal. Looks like Utah's trying to get rid of it here. Can't quite. Oh, player goes down there. Greenwood getting physical on the ice.
Yeah, we're seeing
possession.
a lot more of that physicality this second period, just because they know that this game is tied. They really need to step it up and push if they want to score.
Ellsworth looking to find Harris, but Harris can't quite finish in the slot there. Antelopes possession, but Utah battling for the puck here. Antelopes keeping it kind of a bit controlled, but not until Harris steps in there and tries to take control of that puck. Haley with the puck. LaValle takes possession, takes a shot from the blue line. Can't quite find the goal there.
What LaValle is really doing well is sending it right at the goalie, and that makes it so that there's more opportunities to catch that rebound. And every time she's sending it to that goal is another chance for Utah to put one in.
And I feel like her signature is finding that puck at the blue line and taking that shot from like 50 feet away.
Yeah, early and often. She definitely lets it go.
Stevenson takes the puck here. She sends it down behind the Antelopes goal. Antelopes take possession, but getting some pressure here from the Utes. They're going back and forth here, trying to clear it, and they do. Goes all the way down back to Utah's goal. And looks like there's no icing call on that. Looks like Steegmans was asking for it. D'Antunano, we had a goalie change. We got D'Antunano in the goal now. New goalie here, giving Steegmans a break after that first period. And they're going back and forth here. Utah doesn't allow any shots from the Antelopes, and they get it down to their offensive zone. But Antelopes take possession here.
It's been quite a long time without a stoppage, and that's when we saw a lot of chaos start to happen in the first period. Nothing short of chaos here now.
Everyone gets tired after just skating around
exactly
for,
right.
what, 5 minutes straight?
It's been a long time now.
We have 13 minutes left in the second period, and we're still tied up 3-3. Utah takes the puck here. We have Achel with the puck, sent it down behind the Antelopes goal, letting Utah kind of take a moment. Utah takes a shot, deflected there by the goalie. Again, Antelopes trying to clear it, and they get it past Achel there, but Murphy takes the puck, takes it behind Utah's goal, or tries to, then she sends it back to Achel when she getting Antelope pressure. Hansen battling here.
We're seeing so much of that Hallie Hansen physicality. She's battling there with her feet, with her stick in the air.
She will use every body part.
Absolutely.
And finally a stoppage here. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon going to the box, giving Utah a power play with 13 minutes left in the second period. Again, this is when we saw scoring happen in the first period.
Yeah, if we've already proved it, Utah's been able to drive down when they were man up. So hopefully they can figure that out here.
Especially tied right here. I mean, Grand Canyon's in a bit of a precarious spot going into the face-off.
Yeah, starting that possession down where they are.
Utah Stevenson takes the puck, but she loses it. Antelope's going after it, getting some pressure. Try to clear it, but Stevenson takes it right back. Takes a shot, collected by the goaltender. And that was Olivia Cronin, number 1 in goal for Grand Canyon. She's been doing a lot better of taking that puck and grabbing it, not rebounding it. That's when they saw some struggles there.
They saw some problems in that first period when Utah was catching some of those rebounds and really throwing it right back at her.
And we have the face-off here. We have Smith there going after it. Smith gets the puck here against the boards, looking to find someone, trying to get in the goal. Passing it around Utah. There's a shot there, and it's collected.
Yeah, just as we said, she's been catching those ones, which makes it just a titch easier.
Utah going for a change here. 1:30 left in their power play, and they have been keeping possession down in their offensive zone, not letting it leave.
What they're really trying to do there is cycle through as many players as they can just to try to trip up that Grand Canyon team.
Kistner with the puck, takes a shot blocked by the Antelopes, and she stops the Antelopes from taking possession. Battle here right now. Charman sends it back down to the Antelopes goal. Hanson going after it. Try to get it back all the way down to Utah's goal, but LaValle stopped it in the neutral zone. Looks like they have a stick broke on the ice for Grand Canyon.
Not an ideal time to have a stick break when you have that 5 versus 4 possession.
LaValle with the shot, deflected there by Cronin. Kistner again looking for someone. Murphy with the puck. She sends it to LaValle. LaValle again with a shot, and they try to get it in. Can't quite find the goal there.
Yeah, I'm not sure the goalie even quite knew where it was. It was stuck in her pads there, which means that Utah was right there to put it in. Again, looking for those rebounds to get as many opportunities as possible.
And they've been hammering at this goal for the past minute. So props to her for not letting anything in yet.
It is not easy for a goalie to see possession for that long, especially when you're being outnumbered. This Utah team has had so many shots today, and especially this first period, but now the second.
And shot there from Stevenson, deflected by the goaltender.
Seems like Utah has had quite a few pucks go wide. Hopefully they can start to connect them a little closer here.
And by there, try to get it to Smith in the slot. Couldn't quite connect with her, though. Fighting for possession here. Antelope's trying to clear it, but Utah beats him to the punch. Haley with the puck sends it back down to Stevenson again. Stevenson with another shot deflected. Antelope's trying to clear it, but Smith is not letting it happen. She takes the puck going towards the goal. Tries to find Ellsworth. Ellsworth can't quite take a shot, so Haley does. Goes just high of the goal there.
You saw some communication on the blue line, just like we saw in the first period, was a little bit confusing. And Utah was really taking advantage of that, but double-checked to make sure they were all on sides.
And Utah no longer have a power play. Grand Canyon is back to full strength, able to stop any points from being scored.
Utah's really been able to dominate the possession here in the second period for this amount of time. We haven't seen a lot of stoppages, but even just that short power play can really put them on the move.
And right now we are still 3-3, no goals scored yet in the second period compared to the 6 we saw in the first period.
Right. Such an exciting first period. How can we possibly match up?
And we're going back and forth. Antelopes again just trying to get it out of their defensive zone. They're getting past Utah here now that they're back at full strength. Looks like we have they're trying to push towards the offense, but can't quite find anyone there. We're going to get a call here. Looks like a penalty. Not quite sure on who. Looks like that's on Utah, on Harris, number 21. So now Grand Canyon gets a punch at this power play.
Yeah, we just saw Utah try to take advantage, and they had possession of their power play the entire time. Grand Canyon's looking to do the same thing on their power play here today.
It's going to be really key for Utah to keep any pucks out of the goal here, especially 3-3 with 10 minutes left in the second period. Antelopes here take possession. Just again, taking their time. Take a shot, Joe's just high. We have battle for possession here. Kistner going against 3 Antelopes. Again, they take the puck, pass it around, can't quite find it there. Fish taking possession here. Again, trying to stop any shots from the Antelopes. They take possession on the blue line. And they take a shot. Can't quite find the goal there. Utah is just crowding that slot there, trying to stop any Antelopes. And they send it all the way down behind the goal as they look for a change here. Get some fresh legs on the ice. Antelopes take the puck, just hanging out behind the goal for a moment. But we're getting some pressure there from Haley. She's going after it. Excuse me, Harris. Antelopes take the puck in the neutral zone, passing back and forth. Get around Utah. Dan Tunano deflects it to the boards. Antelopes with possession. Just Utah keeping a good job of keeping them at the boards for the time being, not letting them in that slot.
We're seeing a Grand Canyon player almost consistently in front of Utah's goal.
We have Antelopes take a shot, deflected, can't quite find the goal there.
Again, 2 players from GCU in front of the goal, just trying to get that puck in, trying to get some possession, trying to get a deflection.
And we have 30 seconds left in this power play for Grand Canyon. They take a shot, deflected by Dan Tunano again. Again, Utah just trying to clear it, but that's going to be a penalty right there. Excuse me, not a penalty. Looks like we're just having a moment of stoppage. Kelly, what's going on here?
Good question. Looks like we have a goaltender interference, so we're going to have a player come out into the box from Utah. The goalie doesn't serve time in the penalty box, so we had to send one out there.
Utah down by 2 here with 9 minutes left in the second period. This is a sticky situation for Utah.
Absolutely. Anytime you're outnumbered, it's not good, but 3-5 is especially dangerous. Grand Canyon's definitely looking to take advantage of that.
And Grand Canyon here passing it back and forth. Charman getting arrested, going after it. Dan Tunano deflects it. So far, she hasn't let anything in the goal. But Utah gets one more player out in the ice. Merriweather out of the box, only down by 1 now. And they clear it all the way down to Grand Canyon's goal. So far, doing a good job of stopping any shots from the Antelopes.
It is truly not easy to be outnumbered, so whenever you can take advantage of that play and send it up, that's ideal.
Grand Canyon takes the puck now, going into their offensive zone towards Dan Tunano. But Utah clears it, sends it back into the neutral zone. 1:15 left in this penalty for Utah. And we have Antelopes going at the goal, looking to find someone, try and pass it, but Utah not letting it happen. They take a shot from far away. Dan Tunano deflects it. Antelopes try and get it in. No one to finish there in the slot.
We still have a full minute of penalty kill for Utah. They're really looking to get, there we go, as much of the puck out of the zone as possible.
You predicted that one.
I guess I did. Nostradamus again.
We have Grand Canyon just kind of hanging out behind their goal for a moment. Utah going for a change, taking advantage of this moment of stillness. Antelopes lose possession. Utah takes it. Fish sends it right back down towards the Antelopes goal. Kind of just waiting out this penalty here.
Yeah, it seems as though they're just making sure to cycle around, kind of set themselves up, but Utah is not allowing that.
And Utah doing a good job of keeping it out of their defensive zone for the time being. Hansen takes the puck. 4v1. She gets it through for a moment, loses it for a second, but looking to find someone.
Cannot help but laugh that Hallie Hansen is able to take on 5 players by herself. This player is just unbelievable.
She is a fast skater as well. They don't see it coming. Utah now, all 5 players back on the ice. No scoring there for the Antelopes while Utah was down. And again, Utah finds Ellsworth. Ellsworth going at it with Kistner to back her up. She finds Kistner. Kistner takes a shot, just quite misses it. And we have Utah with the shot again. Looks like Haley trying to finish up. Can't quite find the goal there. Utah just sending it towards the goal. 6 minutes left in the second period. Still tied up at 3-3.
I just can't believe after the first period that we had that we haven't seen another goal, especially with 2 different power plays that we've had so far this second period. It seems like both of these teams just will not allow the other to get in there.
And their defense both has taken a step up from last period.
Totally. A lot more body contact, a lot more focus to have control of that puck, and that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we see a new goalie in for Utah, D'Antonio. She's in there, keeping the goal clear right now in the second period. Antelopes take the puck, going after the goal for Utah. Looking to take a shot, pressed up against the boards right now behind the goal. Antelopes just looking to find each other, passing it back and forth, trying to find someone in the slot to pass to. They send it down to the blue line. Hewitt sends it back down behind Utah's goal. They're passing back and forth. Utah interrupting their possession over and over again. Bai sends it back behind Utah's goal, where Stevenson's going after it. She's getting some pressure from the Antelopes. And again, just trying to clear it out of there.
It really feels like Grand Canyon, every time they have a change, that new set of line mates is coming out with some fire. And Utah, when they haven't changed yet, is struggling just a little bit.
And Antelope trying to take shots here, but Utah defense is on it for the time being. Blocking any shots. They get it out of their defensive zone. We're getting some pressure here from Hugler. Hugler's going after it. She has some backup from Lagerquist. Antelopes try and clear it, but Greenwood takes possession in the neutral zone. We're going to have a shot here from LaValle. Looks like it's just barely saved.
I want to see how many shots LaValle has at this point, because those have been crinked from the blue time and time again. We have seen so many LaValle shots, just trying to hurl it as much as possible, really get those opportunities for that rebound.
She's like their secret weapon there on the blue line.
Yeah, just kind of hanging back until opportunity to strike.
And Grand Canyon just fighting. LaValle again with another shot to goal. Follow up there from Achel, but again stopped by the Grand Canyon goalie, Olivia Cronin.
Not easy for that goalie to continuously have LaValle, from so far away with a lot of players in her view. It's not easy to collect those pucks, and she's managed to do it several times now.
And seems like Grand Canyon getting a bit eroded here, their defense. They haven't been able to clear it out of their defensive zone for a bit of time now. 5 minutes left in the second period. 5 minutes left for Utah to score here. Grand Canyon takes the puck, looking to clear it, but getting some pressure there from Achel. LaValle takes the puck. She finds Lagerquist and Hugler. They send it behind the Antelopes' goal while they go for a change. And the Antelopes take the puck, trying to clear it. Can't quite connect here. Find each other finally. Try to get it down to Utah's offensive zone. Send it behind Utah's goal.
Just like we've been saying all game, there just is not a lot of neutral zone possession. These teams have really been pushing to their zone every time they take possession. It's really kind of unheard of for a lot of these games, and it just seems to be true for these two teams.
And sending it back and forth, we've seen a lot of long shots across the ice all the way down. We have Utah fighting for possession in their offensive zone here. Looks like we have LaValle with a shot blocked by the Antelopes. Hansen takes the puck here. Looking to find somebody. She does a little backhand pass to Achel there. Hansen with the shot goes just high. Murphy takes the puck against the boards here. She sends it over to Merriweather. Hansen again with the puck. And Jaron takes it down, looking for Achel. They're going back towards their defensive zone while Grand Canyon goes for a change. Everyone's vocal on the ice talking about Grand Canyon going for a quick change there.
They want to push forward because they were outnumbering. Oh,
Murphy with the shot there goes just off the post. Wow. So close there. What a great shot by Murphy.
Such a
just
good one.
Unlucky.
Yeah, absolutely unlucky. They managed to get it not only behind the goalie, but tink against that post, and unfortunately it went out instead of down.
That's got to be upsetting for Murphy, but I think we'll see her back down there again.
I believe so. I just cannot believe the number of shots that LaValle has had tonight. We've seen LaValle shoot from the blue line over and over and over again. One of these has got to connect for Utah pretty soon.
And Utah again, they're down in their offensive zone for the face-off. You got Charman going after it, and it looks like we're going to have a bit of a change up here in the neutral zone, but still towards the Antelopes goal, having the face-off here. And 3 minutes left in this second period. We've got 3-3 still tied up here. Charman at the face-off, getting ready. Charman sends it towards Utah's offensive zone, but Antelopes take possession.
This is really the first 5 minutes that we've had without a difference in the number of players. We've had so many penalties and penalty kills.
And much less penalties this period than we saw in the first period.
Both teams decided to clean it up just a little bit.
And we have Utah just fighting. No one there in the slot to finish that puck off. So close, but Kistner going after it. Antelopes just trying to clear it frantically. Stevenson gets it to Smith. Smith to Merriweather. Merriweather passing it through. Charman finds it. Charman going after it, but she loses it to the Antelopes. Antelopes trying to clear it, but getting pressure. Big hit on Smith there. Big battle here against the boards, and Smith takes it, but we're going to have a stoppage here. Excuse me, that was Kistner that had it. Kistner almost had a 3v1 there, but that's going to be looks like a penalty on Grand Canyon.
I think we have 2 going in the box here.
And on Utah. We got Smith going in.
We have a holding penalty and a cross-checking penalty here for both teams.
We're going 4-on-4 on the ice here for Grand Canyon and for Utah. 2:20 left in this second period. Still tied up 3-3, but Utah right now leading in shots by nearly double.
Yeah. As I just said, it was kind of unbelievable to not have that difference in player-on-player matchup. And again, we're seeing it with 4-on-4, evenly matched, but still try to maintain that possession to make it so that one of these teams can score a goal.
Antelopes going after the goal. They take it, looking for a shot. D'Antonano deflects it, and Murphy takes possession here. She passes it across the ice to Bai. Bai takes it. Bai going after it towards the Antelopes goal. We got Stevenson with the puck, and she takes the shot, deflected there, just goes wide of the Antelopes goal. Murphy with the puck here. She's going after it. Passes over to Hansen. Hansen with the shot. Deflected again by the Antelopes. Utah, lots of shots here. You got Bai with the puck. Bai takes a shot as well. Hansen almost there to finish it up. Just not quite there in time.
We are just seeing some dynamos from Utah on defense tonight. They have just been sending it back to that goal every single time.
Antelopes on the breakaway, taking a shot, deflected by D'Antonano. Wow, great job by D'Antonano there. She came out of her goal for a second. Kind of came forward, ready to stop it, and Murphy takes the puck here, going right back after it. 4v1 here, and she nearly gets it by. And she just got it stopped there. Murphy again with that intensity.
Yeah, that's some of that bravery, that intensity that we spoke to her about. You know, she said she just dials in. She just focuses as much as possible. She grew up playing a little bit of hockey in Wyoming, and that just made it so that everybody knew her, and she made a name for herself there.
And she is not scared to have that intensity even when she's only one out there on the ice.
4-on-1.
We have Antelopes with the puck here. A minute left in this period. Antelopes takes possession, but LaValle stops it. Harris going after it. Again, just back and forth here. Utah fighting for it. They're hungry for a goal right here. Harris gets it to LaValle. LaValle passing around to Smith, and Harris takes the puck. 1v1 here. She's got Ellsworth back her up, but can't quite find her. Antelopes take it, and they're going on a breakaway here towards D'Antonano. Again, take the shot. D'Antonano deflects. LaValle takes the puck. And going right back down the other way through the neutral zone. Gets it around Antelopes defense. Going after it.
This Utah defense has just been unstoppable tonight. That's really the key to why they have scored so many goals.
Shot there, and that's a save for the Antelopes. Both teams back to full strength with 15 seconds left in this second period. What a period. What a switch up from the first one.
Absolutely. You can't say it hasn't been just as intense. It just has not been those crazy goal scoring moments that we had that first period.
And Utah just hammering that goal, but can't quite seem to find the back of the net.
Yeah, I would love to see the time of possession for Utah over here. It feels like it's been in their zone pretty frequently.
And we have Kistner here at the face-off. We also have LaValle in, Smith, and Murphy all ready to try and score a goal. They're in their offensive zone. Greenwood going after here. She's got two players on her, the Antelopes. Antelopes take possession, get it behind Utah's goal. And LaValle looks to clear it. Smith with the puck, then Murphy takes it. Murphy going down. Antelopes stop in the neutral zone. Battle against the boards here. And that is the second period. 3-3 still. No scoring in that second period.
We saw almost just as many penalties, but yeah, a lot of those opportunities, the goalies were really dominating. We saw a lot of goalie saves in this period, just as much shots on goal, but it seemed like the goalies were really taking control so that they didn't get any in.
And Utah going into the locker room to talk about that second period. We will be right back with Utah hockey. And welcome back to Utah Hockey Broadcast. I'm Stevie Shaughnessy here with Kelly Queel. Second period just concluded of the GCU versus Utah game. That was quite a different period than the first one.
Exactly. We kind of tightened up a little bit on those penalties, but we didn't see any goal scoring in the second period. We knew that it was really rare to have 6 goals scored in one period, but then to see nothing in the second period felt a little bit surprising. We knew that it was going to be a little bit difficult because these teams are 3 and 4 in their division, so everything is going to be a little bit harder as we move forward.
And both teams' defense really stepped up that game. I mean, we saw a different goalie in, we saw D'Antonio in instead of Siegmans, and we saw just a lot less deflections off the goalies.
Exactly like we said before the end of the second period, we saw the goalies do so much work. The goalies, were taking all of those shots, the same amount basically as we had in the first period, but just making sure that they didn't make it in the net this time.
And this is becoming more of a battle between the teams because both teams had several power plays, no scoring within. I think both teams figured out kind of how to stave off the other one, stop those goals from happening.
Yeah.
We'll see what goes on in the third period. What do you think is going to happen?
I think we are still going to see a little bit more of those penalties. Sometimes when these teams are neck and neck like this, it can get a little bit more aggressive, and we'll see a lot of those penalties start to get called. But it could be that just one goal will decide the game, and really they're both battling for that.
And they're fighting to stay in for the championships. They really want to go. Again, they're neck and neck for rankings. Grand Canyon is 3rd right now. Utah is 4th. They're very evenly matched on the ice as well. You can tell that they're neck and neck right now.
And when we have these 2 big back-to-back games, the last time Utah's playing at home for the rest of the season, they really want it to be them that comes out on top.
And again, no scoring, but we've seen Kistner attacking the goal over and over again. Charman as well.
How many times did I say LaValle shooting from the blue line? It was unbelievable.
Exactly. The whole team is putting out an offensive effort right now, and it's really great to see. They're just not finding the back of that net. They have so much more shots on goal than Grand Canyon, but just can't quite find the net there. Can't quite get it past the goal line.
Yeah, what we still are seeing is that both teams are taking possession in their zone, and they're really able to dominate when they're in their zone. But the second that puck goes out into the neutral zone, it's a free-for-all again to head to the other side, and we've seen it time and time again all game.
And Utah there in that second period really had possession for most of the time. They were in their offensive zone, hammering against Grand Canyon. Honestly, props to them for being so resilient against these LaValle shots and these Kistner shots. They did not let anything through. I have a feeling this third period is going to be a battle between the teams.
Yes, I just cannot believe, again, that we had so many scores for the first. They do kind of reset every time they meet in the locker room, and it's just going to end up being whichever team gets one is going to be on top.
And they're coming back out on the ice right now behind us, you can see. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere for this third period. And we are off here in the third period. Utah takes possession early. Back and forth. Kistner takes the puck, sending it down the boards, all the way behind Grand Canyon's goal. Grand Canyon takes the puck, but not without some pressure there from Utah. Grand Canyon now going after Utah's goal. Takes a shot. D'Antonio saves it. Again, great job by her just stopping those shots, taking control. And even in one-on-one situations, D'Antonio has been doing a great job of coming out and not letting anything get past her.
I was just about to say the most important part there being that she's not allowing any rebounding either. She's taking control of the puck so that they don't get that second chance either.
And Antelopes now with possession, passing back and forth here, taking it into the neutral zone, taking a moment to pass here. They get through Utah a bit there, but pressure here from LaValle. LaValle takes the puck over to Kistner. Kistner sends it down the boards, but stopped by the Antelopes. And we see Smith takes it. Charman takes the puck here, going after a goal. Takes a shot, deflected. No one to follow it up there. Again, Antelopes take possession, getting it back down to Utah's goal. Same thing we've been seeing. It's like a broken record, Kelly.
Yeah, it truly is.
And Utah sends it towards the Antelopes goal. It's a stoppage there as the goaltender just took a moment. We're going to have a reset down by the Antelopes goal, and we're going to have a change for Utah here, getting a few new players on the ice. We are a minute into this third period, still tied up at 3-3. And at the faceoff, Utah takes possession, sending it behind Antelopes goal. Again, Utah going after it here, putting some pressure on the Antelopes. Back and forth, a battle here. Harris takes the puck, gets it to Haley. Haley with the attempted shot, but she gets some pressure from the Antelopes, and Stevenson takes the shot just high there. By takes the puck towards the boards, loses it, and the Antelopes take it. But we're going to have a stoppage here. Looks like we saw Dane Tunanio headed for the bench, trying to get a sixth player out for the Utes.
Yes, we need to take advantage of any of those opportunities. Again, it just makes it that much easier when your team is outnumbering the other. And we're going to get another opportunity for Utah to have that as one player goes to the box.
Utah on the power play here early in the third period. Again, power plays is when we've seen the scoring in this game. This could be an opportunity for Utah to take the lead and secure a win right here. LaValle with the shot again. Pass actually there. Back and forth. LaValle going to take control. Back there as Antelopes send it all the way down towards Utah's goal. LaValle takes possession, takes it behind Utah's goal. And she's taking it up by herself. 1v1 here. She's getting it around the Antelopes here. Gets it to Charman.
Grand Canyon just staying as low as possible on some of those plays, just making sure they're not outnumbered.
Hanson with the attempted shot there from the pass from Charman. Can't quite find the goal. LaValle again with the shot. But Antelopes are now trying to stop LaValle's shots. They clued into her tactics there. And Murphy with the puck here. Taking her around. The defense taking her around the ice. Get a shot there, and it's in! And that is a goal for Kistner. Utah now takes the advantage, leading by 1, 4-3 here.
Truly taking advantage of that power play. We knew that they were going to have some intensity on the ice, but taking that possession and taking as many shots as possible is really the game that they've been winning. And we are seeing a Utah goal.
And Kistner here with another goal.
Unbelievable.
Honestly, she's been leading the offense
coming
tonight.
off of last weekend, scoring 4 goals in a weekend. She has 2 already here tonight.
She's been a dominant force on the ice for Utah, helping them take the lead here. 4-3 with 17 minutes left in this third period. Grand Canyon's pushing towards Utah's goal right now, trying to get it back, but Utah is setting it right back down. Haley takes the puck 2v1 here. She's got some backup from Ellsworth. Antelope stop the push. They take possession once again. They're fighting for possession here in their offensive zone. Antelopes clear all the way behind Utah's goal.
Unfortunately, that power play being successful for Utah meant that Grand Canyon needed to step it up a little bit. Just as we said on the intermission, we're going to see a lot more intensity. We're going to see a lot of players getting a little bit more upset. Even post-goal, we had some players right in front of the goal kind of pushing. That's just what starts to happen when these teams are so close.
And again, another shot there from Utah, deflected, tries to get it in, but Murphy can't quite get it to the back of the goal there. Murphy again, great follow-up by her.
It was just another rebound. It just seems like Grand Canyon has had given Utah so many of those opportunities to capitalize on the rebounds.
Utah is on it right now. I mean, they are so dialed in. Right now, it's such a different feeling from the first period.
Yes.
Greenwood going after it with some pressure from the Antelope. She sent it behind Grand Canyon's goal. Big hit on the boards there against Utah. But they're fighting for it. Fighting for possession here. Back and forth. Again, it's getting intense on the ice here. It's going to be a stoppage.
Looks like we have another Grand Canyon player headed to the box.
You called it, Kelly. They're getting intense on the ice. They're fighting for it. This is where the penalties start.
It's difficult to be down by 1, especially in a game that has been so close for so long. Again, these two teams know that everything is on the line for these two games.
And Utah here, again, with the one-man advantage. If they secure a goal right here, it's going to be pretty hard for Grand Canyon to catch back up when they're so in sync and at such a good flow right now. Utah trying to take a shot there, can't quite get it in.
A little bit of what we've been seeing during this third period so far is Utah just connecting just a little bit better than the previous periods. We saw them struggle a little bit to connect, and now that they're a little bit more in sync.
And Hansen with the puck here, going after it. Again, she's going behind the Antelopes goal, looking to find somebody, just taking her time. Can't seem to find anyone. LaValle goes after it, but Antelopes get it, and they send it all the way back down towards Utah's goal there. Again, trying to clear it from their defensive zone, trying to get it out of there. They don't want another goal on them, especially not when they're down by 1 man.
Right. They can really take their time here and set things up that are going to work for them, and that's exactly what they want to be doing.
LaValle with the puck here. Gets a girl up against the boards there. Kistner with the puck against the boards. Bit of a battle here, and that's going to be a penalty, it looks like, against Utah. LaValle headed for the box here. Back to even matchup, 4-on-4 on the ice.
We have just seen a lot of penalties in this game, and that's exactly what we had predicted when these teams just want this so badly, especially Utah being on their home ice for the first time since December 7th.
This is a fight for Utah right now to stay in the lead and for Grand Canyon to get back up there. Both teams want this, and both want to stay in it for the championships. There's a lot on the line here for the ice. Shot there, and it's saved by D'Antonino again. Great save there, no rebound for her. And we're gonna have another face-off. Right there, we've got Harris at the face-off. Antelopes get possession, but they're getting some pressure here from Harris. Taking a moment, trying to pass back and forth. They're going up toward Utah's goal. Back and forth, just can't seem to find the slot here, trying to find it, but Utah doing a good job of keeping the puck out of there. Take a shot from the blue line, deflected by Harris.
We're seeing all 4 players from Utah right in front of the goal, exactly where they need to be to make sure that they can keep this puck out of the net.
Harris takes the puck behind the goal. Utah takes control here. Antelopes go for a change. Got Merriweather with the puck here. Bye with the puck. Trying to get it down towards their offensive zone, but Antelopes take possession here. And they're going past all Utah's defense. They take a shot deflected by D'Antonino. That's where we saw trouble for Utah in the first period, was when one of those Antelope players went out alone, and now the Antelopes are up by 1. Their penalty just expired. They're on a power play for the next minute here. But Utah takes a shot. Can't quite find the goal there. Achel with the puck by the blue line. She's going after it. Takes a backhanded shot, but the Antelopes stop it. Hansen going after it. It's a battle right now for possession on the ice. Fish sends it into the neutral zone. Antelopes take it.
Utah just not allowing Grand Canyon to get possession when they are outnumbered.
And shot there by Grand Canyon. They're going back and forth. Grand Canyon with possession in their offensive zone. Take a shot. Going after it, trying to put it in, but D'Antonino is stopping it. Big dog pile there in front of the goal. And D'Antonino has been on a wall. She's standing on her head right now, doing a great job of keeping all the shots out of the back of the net.
We had a little bit of help from those defensemen, and that's what gets crucial in these minutes where the game is on the line. Had a lot of support from her defensemen there.
And we have Kistner at the face-off. LaValle getting ready to get back on the ice with only 15 seconds left on her penalty. Antelopes take a shot, but it's deflected by Greenwood. And they're looking to pass it around. Kind of a lull here, just trying to gather themselves, take a moment. They take a shot, deflected again by Greenwood. Greenwood doing a good job of getting in front of those shots. Antelopes trying to get it by. Looking to take a shot here, but Utah's putting it all out there. Pressure, they're back to full strength. Smith takes the puck, going down towards our offensive zone. Gets it by the Antelopes, goes down, but gets right back up. Antelopes try and clear it. Doesn't go very far. Going after it. There's a big battle here on the boards for the puck. It gets sent all the way back around to the other side of the ice. Charman takes it. Battle here. Again, no one's holding a lot of possession right here.
Yeah, Utah knows that if they can maintain possession, they can take it just a little bit easier, and that's what they've been trying to do here.
Antelopes get the puck past Utah's defense. It's a battle for possession here, and that's going to be an icing call on the Antelopes. Puck is going to be reset all the way back in Utah's offensive zone. 13 minutes left in this third period. Utah leads by 1, 4-3. And Kelly, I don't know what's going to happen here. Both teams are fighting hard right now.
It just seems like whichever team can maintain that possession is going to come out on top, and so far we've seen Utah do a pretty good job of that. We just really need to see both teams focus in for these last 13 minutes.
And Antelopes take the puck here, trying to keep it away from Utah. And they get it past Utah's defense, going after it. It's a 2v1 right now. It's stopped there, trying to clear it. Lagerquist takes the puck.
Utah's defensemen, again, just maintaining possession as much as possible, making it so that that goalie has an easy job behind you.
And we're going to get a reset here. It's going to be a face-off in Utah's defensive zone. Looks like we're going to have Atrill at the face-off. Grand Canyon looking to score here. They take possession and takes a shot from the blue line. Goes wide. Again, Antelopes with possession right now, but Utah battling to get it past their defense. Atrill takes the puck here with some pressure from behind. Bai has the puck, going behind Utah's goal. Sends it over to Hugler. Hugler goes all the way across the ice, looking to find Lagerquist, can't quite connect. Antelopes take the puck in their defensive zone. Going back and forth here, Antelopes pushing forward towards Utah's goal right now through the neutral zone. Utah pushing them against the boards here, try and take a shot, try and clear it. Wow, that was a dangerous spot right there.
Very dangerous spot when you have a defenseman and Grand Canyon standing right in front of you. It is not easy to maintain possession of that puck, but she definitely had it there.
And Utah defense got in the way there. It seems like they're really using their bodies to try and stop these shots right now.
Yeah, they're just getting as intense as possible, but trying to keep it clean enough that they stay out of the penalty box.
12 minutes left in the third period, 4-3. Antelopes are in Utah's defensive zone, going after it, but Utah's keeping them against the boards, keeping them away from D'Antonio, away from the goal. Utah going back and forth, getting some pressure here from Grand Canyon. Managed to get it out to Merriweather. Merriweather takes possession, 2-on-2 here. She passes it over. Looks like we're gonna get a shot here, but the Antelopes push it towards the boards. Battle for possession here. Utah gets back in their offensive zone. And we have got 2 men go down. Hansen with the puck here. She's going after it. Hansen finds LaValle. LaValle takes a shot. And it goes in.
Wow.
Deflected off an Antelope player into their own goal. Wow. LaValle there. Great shot by her.
We were just seeing Hallie Hansen make sure to set up her team for success, and that's exactly what happened. She was able to turn completely backwards to the goal, send it to LaValle, and LaValle was able to connect one of these shots that we keep seeing time and time again, her just cranking it from the blue line.
And Hansen, what great awareness by her to find.
That's hockey IQ.
she knew where LaValle was. Perfect past her. LaValle takes the shot. Hansen being able to set up those shots and, like you said, get her team to be successful on the ice. They're leading by 2 now, 5-3 against Grand Canyon with 11 minutes left in this third period.
You know, they really can't decide that the game's over yet. These teams have been so intense with each other. I know that Utah wants a big win today on Galentine's Day, but they really need to keep at it, make sure Grand Canyon doesn't get one.
And Antelopes here going past. We go, looked like it was a 1v2 there, but Charman cleared it to the boards. Got it out of their possession. Antelopes take it right back, trying to find someone in the slot. It is a battle here on the ice for the game right now.
As much as possible, both of these teams need to make sure that they keep it clean so that they don't have a disadvantage as we move forward in these last 10 minutes.
And we have Atrill passes it all the way up to Kistner. Kistner takes it on a 1v4. She's got a backup from Atrill. Atrill takes a shot, and it's deflected by the goaltender. Again, Kistner setting up Atrill there. Great job by her. Utah pushing into our offensive zone. Antelopes take it, trying to get it out of there. They're doing a push towards Utah's goal. They get it around. Fish, take a shot. And D'Angianino somehow keeps it out of there.
Unbelievable.
Antelopes just pushing at it, going for it. Utah trying to clear it, but Antelopes, I mean, practically throwing themselves at the goal here. Harris looking to get it out of their offensive zone or defensive zone.
What we're seeing Grand Canyon do really well is have one person right in front of the goal in that slot. They've been able to have a lot of opportunities that way.
Utah back in their offensive zone with the puck. Getting some pressure here from the Antelopes. Antelopes are keeping them pressed against the boards. We got a shot there. Can't quite find the back of the net. Stevenson sends it back around the goal. Haley takes the puck here. Again, a lot of action against the boards right now. Battle here for possession. And Antelopes take it, trying to get it past Bai, but Bai's not letting it happen. She takes the puck, sends it right back. It's a mosh pit over there against the boards right now.
Sure is.
Stevenson takes the puck here. Going after it on her lonesome, takes a shot just high above the goal.
Both teams needed a change, but Utah really took that to their advantage and made sure they had a shot on goal while Grand Canyon got their change.
And Antelopes clear it, goes all the way into Utah's defensive zone, getting some pressure from the Antelopes. They send us to the neutral zone, but Grand Canyon's there to follow up. And Bai stops it. We're going to have an offsides call here on Grand Canyon. And we're going to take a moment for a reset.
I think Coach Rodney had a good point there to communicate on those blue lines. We've seen a couple offsides calls.
And Utah right now leading by 2. If they can keep up how they're playing, I think this might be the nail in the coffin for Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon battling. They're not letting it get them down, that's for sure.
Again, those defensemen down here for Utah have just been making sure that goalie doesn't have to see any of those pucks near her.
You've got Merriweather going after it. Big hit against the boards there. Hansen going after it, trying to get it to someone in the slot. Merriweather goes after it. She goes down. I mean, it is just a physical battle here on the ice right now. Back and forth, both teams getting more intense. Antelopes take possession of the puck, and it's a 1v4 as the rest of the Antelopes go for a change. Grand Canyon sends it behind Utah's goal, where Merriweather takes it. Greenwood. Antelopes again fighting to keep it in their offensive zone, but Utah's defense is stopping them from getting any real shots off. Utah takes possession. Merriweather takes the puck, and she goes. She's doing the offensive push right here. Sends it all the way behind Antelope's goal. We got some follow-up from Hugler and Achel here as they battle to keep it in their offensive zone. Antelopes take it, but they fall on the push. And that's going to be another call.
Looked like LaValle got caught up over there. Is that Lagerfeld? Lagerfeld got caught up over here as one of the Grand Canyon players.
Lagerquist there in the penalty box for 2 minutes. With 7 minutes left in this third period, this could be a danger zone for Utah.
Yeah, it is not good to have, even up by 2 points, they cannot feel comfortable right now.
Well, we saw how many goals were scored in the first period. It's not impossible for Grand Canyon to score 2.
That's exactly right.
And tie it up here, especially when they're having one-man advantage here. And they're obviously hungry for it on the ice. They have not given up despite being down.
Good save over there to keep it in their zone.
Antelopes keeping possession here, getting some pressure from Utah, but just kind of taking their time to pass it around. Sends it over, and a shot there. Hits the post, barely goes.
Wow.
Barely misses, and oh wow.
Brutal battle 4-on-4 in front of the goal.
And Utah tried to clear, but Antelopes stop it on the blue line. Antelopes again, looking for that shot there. They take the shot, but it's stopped by Fish. Utah tries to get it all the way down, and they do. Out of their defensive zone. They get to go for a change there. Antelopes go for a change as well.
At this point in the game, you know, Utah is so tired and working so hard that those changes can really come at an advantage.
And we've got the Antelopes with the puck here going at Utah's goal here. A minute left in the penalty against LaValle. Lagerquist. And Utah clears it all the way down again. Just keeping it out of their defensive zone. Antelopes go retrieve it, but not without some pressure from Hansen. Antelopes again take it, trying to avoid Hansen. Hansen falls.
We have just seen Hallie Hansen play with such intensity, showing you exactly why she played in Italy this month.
And Hansen, that's going to be a penalty on number 13, Richardson, for Grand Canyon, putting them back at a 4v4.
We only have to do 30 seconds before Utah is back at full strength here. They're definitely going to use that to their advantage.
And Hansen, just want to point out, she does an amazing job of getting past these players so skillfully without getting any penalties on her.
Yes, I mean, we've seen so much intensity out of her, especially tonight. She's just proving herself time and time again.
And a battle against the boards here for the puck. Utah fighting for it. Antelopes take it, send it across the ice, but it's stopped by Lagerquist. Tries to get a shot off there from Harris, but Harris can't quite connect to the puck. Bai takes the puck, passes it across the ice. You get a shot, just skims the goaltender there.
We have not seen Utah let up, even though they're ahead by 2 goals, and that just goes to show you how intense this game can be.
And Utah now on the power play, up by a man. This is a danger zone for Grand Canyon, especially if Utah can get another goal here in the last 5 minutes of this period. We've got Murphy with the puck. Avoids the Antelope behind her. She's going after it. She's deciding to go towards the goal. Got some backup from Hansen there. Pass it to Kistner, and Kistner takes a shot, and it's saved by the goaltender.
Kistner has had some absolute fire shots this game, and we've seen 2 of them connect, and it just feels as though she's going just as hard for another one.
And it seems like refs are talking to Hansen there. But we're going to have a reset, a face-off in Utah's offensive zone.
Still a whole minute of that power play for Utah.
And Kistner with the puck, sent it back over to LaValle. LaValle to Charman. Charman with the shot, can't quite find the back of the net there. But good connection from Utah there. Got a puck out of bounds. We're going to have a reset here in Utah's offensive zone again. Still 45 seconds left in this power play for Utah. And 4 minutes left in this third period. Utah leading by 2, scores 5-3. And we have Murphy at the face-off here. Antelopes take possession. They clear it all the way down to Utah's goal. Dan Tunanio takes possession, sends it to LaValle. LaValle going around, passes it all the way up to Kistner. Kistner sends it right back to her. LaValle on the prowl, takes a shot, just misses there. We've got a battle here. Charman with the puck. Antelopes take it back. Antelopes going back and forth here. They're pushing towards Utah goal. They try and send it down. LaValle stopped it, and then they send it right through her. Charman with the puck, sends it over to Hansen. Hansen pushing forward, sends it to Murphy. Murphy looking to find someone, passes it over to Charman. Charman spins and shoots. Hansen going after it. Antelopes trying to get into their offensive zone, trying to get a score here, and they're back at full strength. Antelopes take a big fall there. So LaValle on the ground. Looks like we're gonna have a penalty for Utah here, with LaValle going back in the box.
Yeah, seems as though she didn't quite agree with that penalty call. Looks like it's holding on LaValle, which will put GCU up another man.
Again, GCU on the power play. It's got to be exhausting for Utah. 2 power plays almost in a row there.
Yeah.
That they've got to defend against. Grand Canyon pressing against Utah right now. Looking for the shot here, taking their time. And they're just kind of holding on to it for a second here, not rushing anything. Looks like they're trying to find their setup. Antelopes don't seem to be in a rush, even though there's only 3 minutes left in this third period. They're getting some pressure here from Haley. Just passing it around in the neutral zone. Haley going after it.
Knowing that these 2 teams are going to see each other again just feels that much more intense. We have another offsides call.
that's kind of been biting Grand
Both
Canyon right
teams,
now.
yeah.
Because Grand Canyon will be starting to go on these offensive pushes, going after it, and then suddenly they get called offsides, kills their momentum.
Right.
They're still in the power play for another minute 30, 3 minutes left in this third period. Looks like we're going to have Hansen at the face-off here. Again, Utah leads by 2. Grand Canyon takes the puck in the neutral zone. Kistner going after it. And they're just holding on to it. Again, Grand Canyon taking their time, passing it around back and forth.
They're trying to get a smart shot, not just a quick one, but they really are running out of time here.
Again, under 3 minutes left. Dan Dunano grabs the puck out the air. Great save by her again.
Yeah,
she
good
has been
snap.
on.
Again, those defensemen making sure that she doesn't have to see it very often, and then a couple of those snags that she had have made all the difference.
We're going to have a face-off here in Utah's defensive zone. Utah still down a man for another minute. And Grand Canyon still like creepily calm here.
Yes.
With only 2 minutes left. They take a shot. Dan Dunano deflects it. A lot of crowding. Dan Dunano
Wow.
with a diving
Unbelievable.
save there. And we see Grand Canyon and Utah getting a bit physical on the ice here.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you know, it just starts to get as chippy as we're seeing here, but there's no one who's not going to protect their goalie in a situation like that.
That's one thing that I think Utah's been doing really well is they have not been putting the pressure on their goalie. The defense has been right there with her every single time. And you can see they're going giving her support right now.
Yeah.
After that.
Because that was an unbelievable, I mean, she was on her front, on her back, and managed to save that puck when really they had quite the opportunity with them being man up in that play.
And Dan Dunano, she is just, I mean, a wall right now in front of this goal, doing a great job. She's had some incredible saves this game, and that was definitely a highlight there. Utah now 4v4 right now on the ice. 45 seconds left in the penalty for LaValle. Hansen, Smith looking for the shot there, can't quite get it in.
So many opportunities there just in front of the net.
What a battle, just couldn't quite find the back of it there. 2:25 left in this third period, and it has been just an intense last few minutes, Kelly. It's both teams are fighting for a goal.
Seeing Grand Canyon's goalie Cronin just save that 3 times just shows you how hard they have to try here.
Green with the shot deflected by Grand Canyon, and Grand Canyon takes it. They're looking to go all the way towards Utah's goal. It's a 1v4 right now, and she's getting past, but can't quite make it all the way there. Greenwood with the puck passes it off. Utah sends it down to Charman. Charman sends it all the way down behind the goal. Antelopes take possession, but not without some pressure there from Smith. Smith going after it. We've got Murphy coming in as well. Antelopes trying to push past Utah's defense here. And they're looking to try and do it, try and get a shot off, but Dan Dunano saves it. They try to clear it, but it's stopped by the Antelopes. Battle here in Utah's defensive zone.
Utah's going to be up back to full strength here, which is almost lethal as they hit this last minute 30.
And Utah now on the power play. Murphy passes over to Greenwood. She tries to set it down the ice. Someone pops out the bench for the Antelopes. And they're going after it. A lot of battle here. Grand Canyon keeping it out of their defensive zone despite being down a man. Looks like Hansen takes the puck. She's going after it. Tries to pass it over to Kistner, but can't quite find her. Against the boards here, Kistner's battling with a minute left in this third period. She tries to get over to Murphy. Murphy tries to get it in. And Charman secures a goal, the 6th goal for the Utes there.
Wow.
Again, Charman, Murphy, Kistner, all on the ice. They are a powerhouse offensive
just
team.
absolute weapons. They seem to know where the other is at all times, and it's definitely working to the disadvantage of Grand Canyon.
And that was the nail in the coffin there for Grand Canyon. Again, on that power play, Utah really knows how to secure it, really knows how to execute and, you know, work offensively when the other team is down a man.
Suddenly this game doesn't look so even anymore, even though we've seen these two teams be so even as we've played.
And a minute left here, having a face-off, and again, Utah not giving up here. It looks like they're hungry for another. battling here. Grand Canyon trying to clear it. But Utah's keeping the pressure on. Doesn't seem to care that they're up by 3. Lagerquist trying to get it in, trying to finish it. Utah battling for another goal here. I'm just in awe at their enthusiasm to score.
Truly, you can absolutely tell that Utah has left it all on the ice tonight. They have been intense the entire game.
Especially after being down by 2 in the beginning in the first period. Being able to come back from a deficit like that and score and be up by 3 in the third period, I'm impressed.
Right, and now they'll be able to celebrate their Galentine's game as we head into the second game of the weekend tomorrow for senior night.
And it's all love here for the Utah Utes. Grand Canyon battling, not on the ice though. They've not been lovely to Grand Canyon. And that is the game for Utah. Third period is concluding. Final score 6-3. Kelly, what did you see during that game?
You know, it was just so evenly matched for the first and second periods. It's just kind of mind-boggling that we were able to see Utah come away with 3 in the third period, but they absolutely deserved it. We saw D'Antonio just seriously dominate that goal and make some incredible saves, which makes all the difference as they head into this big win.
And one thing that I thought was really impressive from Utah, they did a great job of just putting their bodies in front. I mean, no fear of getting a puck launched at them.
Yep.
They were getting in front of Grand Canyon, really putting themselves in front, stopping those shots, which I think worked really well for them.
Yeah, those defensemen, you cannot say that they gave up. They were battling until the very, very last moments of the game, and it just makes all the difference when you can tell that they outshot the other team as well as outscored.
And Utah did receive quite a few penalties tonight, but were able to come back from that. Again, just impressed by their performance tonight, impressed that coming back off of, a 2-month lull, no games, they were able to come out and, have some wins.
Yes, it's so difficult when you don't see your team, when you don't connect for so long to really come back out and play as they did. Just that chemistry that you see gets more and more intense, and hopefully Utah can replicate that for tomorrow.
And again, tomorrow night, we've got Utah back here at the Salt Lake County Sports Center, again going against Grand Canyon for the second game in their doubleheader. I mean, we'll see how it goes tomorrow night. They won tonight. It's going to be a great game tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching the Utah Hockey Broadcast. I'm Stevie Shaughnessy with Kelly Queel, and happy Galentine's Day.